Dear colleagues, today I'd like I'd like to talk my topic with a small introduce how the Russian political power decided to build a special plant in the territory of the Russian Federation for the productive Iranian drone Shahed 130 and 136. In the front line, this is drones used under the name Hiran the second. Jesus, the first part of the topic will be the chairman of United States of America as the chief of the Union Nation. This is a rotation during the months. United States will be chairman as the main international organization, and certainly the personality it will be John Anthony Blinken, and certainly today he have a speech in this is a forum. Before the Russia Federation, which was previously period chairmanism in the Union Nation. The end of the chairmanism was the scandal with the leaving Russia out of the Green Deal. Here we have small noted and comment a word about this is story. All observers told about the also politicians about the growth price rise of the heat, including often to links in the Chicago grain exchange. As said, it's real. It's real. The grain prices are increasing in 8% maximum, but nobody noticed how the Russia didn't win about it. So this is rice increasing all the grain prices have not adjusted in the Russian economy and the Russian budget, the Russian trade balance, and the Russian currently count of the operations. Jesus, and so the main Anthony Blinken didn't became to claim Russia about return to the Green Deal. To know, he told about how the Russia have a chantage with the Hungary, and the chantage is close to the Black Sea. And suddenly, after the small introduce understanding, the Russian political power became start exertion of the Ukraine in the war in the war with the Russian in the so-called special military operation. And the last of the meeting, Russian President Vladimir Putin with the industrial service shows how the Russia wanted to send a lot of resources in the industrial and into the Ukraine. But a new plant for the productive of the Iranian drones will be built 1 and more year, and the resources is not very big. According to the report of the Dmitry Medvedev, Russia mobilized since June, July, 231 million people, and certainly this is people didn't participation in the productive labor. Turnover, they consumers. They are consumers of resources, including money. All can to calculate how the 231 people, men, who have a salary 200 rubles, about 200 ruble thousands, about 158 thousand 1050 $580 per month. So this is a very big sum for the Russian budget. Certainly, this is the money out of the Russian federal budget. Also, all mobilized people get money out of the additional sum from the state's budget, council budget, district's budgets, and differences funds and others. Jesus, so this is big money, and but only in the West and the United States, Japan, with a country with the developing economy, with advanced economy. This is money can to the can to the send into the stock exchange. Here, this is money will go to the consumer, also in the bank system. So in Buryatia, for example, where Russian government decided to build 2 solar plants, 15,000 rubles at the average wages, pensions, and another income of the ordinary people. And thirdly, this is flow money. Very big inflation process will be will influence. Jesus, and certainly this is story very terrible, and at this background, the resource of the loud speech of Vladimir Putin against Green Deal or have been exposition. Exposition. Jesus, sorry, this is very difficult word for me. Oh my God. And, the second part of my topic was the situation with the Niger. But before it, I'd like to tell how the hundred necessary troops of Wagner Group advanced to the Slovak corridor, which is the place between the Belarus and Kaliningrad. So the Wagner groups have right now about 15,000 in the territory of Belarus, since 10 to the 15,000 in the territory of Belarus. And here they have 3 times eating per day. They also sleep every time. Also, they have a salary 150,000 ruble, I think, for the foot of the Arbatska Square. Oh, Jesus. And so they have a biggest restaurant and is going to go to the excursion to the side of the border between the Belarus and Poland. So the and certainly the situation calculated European Commission the NATO in the Brussels. The situation in Niger very tension, and after the evacuated all the workers in the ambassadors in the embassies in the Belarus, Jesus, in the Niger, the West will be, study situation, what to do, continue. I must tell how the Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have a military alliance. So, but the very tragedy for all humanity don't exceed the African countries when the military and another plot, rebellion and revolution rather than a very big problem created very lot problem for the all states, also the international organization and the population of these countries. The story about a new story about in Sudan. This is a very reveals how the problem very big. Also, the Niger. This is so I think the humanity must be create as a special mechanism for the warm alert, and termination of the story as was in the stories which can to the create the blast dangerous and political harmful of the situation in the weak countries, in the poor countries, in the the countries who have smart smart start economies. And the last topic that I don't support the decline of the Fitch rating of United States of America. This is a decision have not a right solution due to the United States economy have not signs rather than for the recession. And it's very interesting how the no body of the rating, including Fitch, Fitch agency relationship didn't interest of the German economy. It's maybe internal business of the European Commission, but I must to tell, if I right remember, Fitch have is found 50% of the founder capital of the TASS agency. TASS agency is the former of the USSR information agency media type RT of the Simonian today. So thank you. See you later. Soon. Bye bye.